if he has beard. Does he have beard? All right, this is gonna be a fun one. 30 different gadgets, potential Father's Day gifts, depending on how you wanna treat your father, obviously. I think some of them are gonna be good and cool, and others, maybe the promise is bigger than the reward. Some of them might suck. To help you avoid the gadgets on Amazon that suck, that your father does not want, and the gadgets on Amazon that are actually pretty good that he does want. Will has everything organized over there. He's wearing headphones, he has a microphone, he has stacks upon stacks, and he's going to be handing them over to me, as well as giving us the details on the price that was paid for those items, the existing reviews, if other people like it. So let's go ahead, Will, and get to product number 1. This is number 1. It's not the mug itself. Of course, it's this gadget. Why do I have this? The coffee mug warmer. Enjoy your coffee. Now, there are many of these on Amazon. I was looking for one with good reviews and one that was also somewhat novel. 3 temperature settings, temperature control, and a touch on-off, styled like a mini little turntable. Little extra fun for dad on Father's Day, like a wood grain type of finish. There's a little button on the bottom that must activate. It's also going to deactivate that heating surface when you pick it up. Oh, I have a few different settings, 170, 150, 130. Different settings for the amount of time that you want the warmer to be on for. The highest setting is 12. That's a long work day. Ah, so there's not enough weight on the warmer without having the cup present. Watch this. For the liquid, you need the liquid in it for it to work. So it's gonna be the weight of the cup and the coffee. Place it on here, and you heard the little click showing the 170 Fahrenheit. I'm gonna just pop my hand there now. Oh yeah, oh baby, that's hot. That is hot. What is the rating currently on Amazon for this product?
Currently sitting at a 4.6.
And can we get a price?
22 bucks.
22 bucks, it does not suck, ladies and gentlemen. You can go ahead and order this one up for your father for Father's Day on this show. So we're 1 for 1 so far, and I think that's pretty good. Probably many of you have seen these guys before. This is the 36 ounce. First of all, this is a good Father's Day gift on its own. I own many of these things. Made with kitchen grade 18/8 stainless steel. It is double wall vacuum insulated, so your hot stays hot and your cold stays cold. You have this really nice large grab handle. But the problem is carrying these things around. Where do you put them once you're in the vehicle? And that's where this product comes in. Upgraded car cup holder expander. Expand the versatility of your existing cup holder for something like this. Look at that diameter. It expands a typical cup holder, which is a size like this, to something far more vast. Oh, cool. Expands for some degree of universal fit to sort of squeeze into your existing cup holder. And it fits in beautifully in here. It seals up a little bit, basically. Your same cup holder just got upgraded courtesy of 7 Sparta. Pretty cool. What is the cost on this one, Will?
30 bucks.
This thing could probably outlast you, honestly. Also, it's like a weapon in a pinch, too, because, oh man, imagine getting cracked by this 36 ounce. Now, what about the 7 Sparta?
20% off. It's 19 bucks.
19 bucks? 458,000 ratings? Yeah, I think this one's a no-brainer. Neither of these things suck. We're on a roll. So our next partner product, Reolink, solar-powered security, so you don't need to wire things up, and it's 4K capable. To not have to worry about everything being powered up, the sun is always available. Can't cut the power in the sun. You have your mounting point on the back. It looks like a speaker on the bottom. Micro SD card slot. There's a USB slot as well, but they have gaskets on them. Some degree of weather resistance. Motion sensing light as well. That's deterrent number 1. It's like, hey, you're being watched. Fantastic. Here is your main portion of mounting hardware, and this is gonna allow you to really dial in your angle of view. And then each one of these bad boys is going to be accompanied by a Reolink solar panel. That is a thin little solar panel. Look at that guy. Cool. This is the Go PT Ultra 4K 8 megapixel plus 4G cellular battery camera. Now this one is definitely the smallest of the bunch. Many of these have their own micro SD expansion. So you might think because you're solar powered that you need to take a dip in resolution, but that's not the case here with the Reolink product. You're still getting 4K resolution and a clear image. Plus, you've got human, vehicle, and animal detection. So what's the discount for these guys? It's gonna be 5% off using the code YTBUnbox5. Check the description for the link, and that code will be there as well if you wanna upgrade your security game. High Ever magnetic wristband, super powerful magnets, great gift. You know it's a great gift is when they tell you it's a great gift. Constantly having screws and fasteners nearby. Where are the magnets? There are the magnets. Keep near different screws or components from a particular job that I'm working on. How comfortable is it? It's okay. It is what it says it's gonna be. Powerful magnets to be a powerful, it's kind of funny. What's the cost, Will?
$10.
I mean, it's 10 bucks. I'm gonna say avoid this one. I'm gonna avoid this one.
All right.
You just turned up the volume here because I know what this is. This is a mini chainsaw. Why don't you tell us the price on this immediately, Will, if you don't mind?
$60.
60 bucks. What are we talking about here? No cut, high performance glove. Look at how tiny this little chainsaw is. The little screwdriver, saw chain mini. Oh! What's the rating on this, Will?
4.5, 509 ratings.
That was better than I expected. Honestly, that was way better than I expected. You know, if I was using a handsaw on that, this thing's pretty good. It's quick and it's novel and it's cheap. It's like 60 bucks. Based on this test, it doesn't suck. Good timing with the shavings all over the table. 3-in-1 cordless air duster. It's a two-way, it's a duster or vacuum. And a power bank. What is the price on this one, Will?
22% off, says 70 bucks.
The unit actually has some weight to it. It kind of feels like one of those portable massage guns. You lift that baby up. Oh. Gobbled up all of these shards and then switch to this mode. You hear that? This is good. This is good. Kind of portable like this. So the power bank is removable and independent. The 15,000 milliamp hour power bank. This is good. It sucks, but it doesn't suck. What's the review on it?
4.2, 500 ratings.
See, we went a little lower there as well. What do you say? That's what I want to know.
It sucks, it blows. All right. That's what it does, right?
Thank you very much to Jackery for being another one of our partners on this video. An incredible product here, their new solar generator. Oh my goodness, this is the Jackery Battery Pack 2000 Plus. I think this is gonna expand what we've got over here. So these things come in handy all the time. I use them all the time. I use them to power electronic fridges that I travel with. This is just a big boy and a bad boy. You can see the emergency backup scenario, no power, and they're still having movie night. Now, obviously, Jackery makes a bunch of sort of off-grid battery products. This just happens to be a real beast, and therefore, they've baked in a handle so it kind of rolls like it's some luggage. That's extremely helpful when you're carting around this much battery power of your expansion port. This is your AC 15 amp max and your dual DC inputs. And then the front, this is the cool part, obviously. We have a big display in the center, DC 12 volt, 2 USB-A ports at 18 watt max. The USB-C ports are 100 watt max, Qualcomm quick charge. You're not gonna need a separate power brick for your laptop. You're gonna be able to charge right off here with just a USB-C cable, AC 20 amp, really reliable power across 4 separate separate ports. Now this screen is really useful because it's gonna showcase your power input and output. And as you can see here, we've also got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, 2042 watt hours. If you go ahead and stack this baby on top, which they actually fit together nicely, we just got 2,000 more. Now, as you can see, this is a daisy chain style connection, so it doesn't even need to end here. Up to 10, you got your own power plant at that point. So that's a 20 amp plug right there. I'll turn it on. I'll turn the kettle on, and you'll be able to see 1,500 watts. And of course, you can also hear the water boiling quickly. We have breakers in here that will bust just on these two appliances, so the thing is legit. So as far as the deal goes for these Jackery products, the new Solar Generator 2000 Plus is available from June 19. All you have to do is click the link down in the description, and you can use the code PLUSTherapy to get 10% off on a 2000 Plus until July 10th. There's actually a bunch of other deals going on at the same time, and the details to those deals will be down in the description. We're getting a little bit more specific here. This attaches to your Quest headset. This is gonna aim to keep you cool while you're inside of your VR headset. Satisfy? If you want service, find us. In fact, I just want you to know the following text. Hey buddy. It's a little smoother and maybe cooler. It just feels more slick, honestly. But that's actually not the magic part. The magic part is this. Wow. Clip right on here. Oh, this for sure, this absolutely works. This 100% works. Now I've just got this cooler plugged in directly right now. This thing works, I'm telling you. It has a battery in it? Oh, once this is charged up, you won't have to be tethered at all. Well, that's fantastic. This is something worth thinking about now. 29 bucks? Has a battery in it?
4.3, 320 rating.
Definitely doesn't suck, it's just very specific. It's gotta be for the right user. Yeah, okay. And yes, this is something that's extremely useful, a wireless air pump. And then this is something I found, which is just straight up cool. It's called Flash Catch. It is a light up basketball. It's the official size and weight, size 7 basketball, professional grip and feel. First, let's start with the portable wireless air pump. This is metal. It has a built-in emergency flashlight on there. There's an SOS mode. Woo! Air compressor attachment screws into the bottom here. Install a variety of pins which are included as well. Nice long DC 12-volt charger with an indicator light, and it looks like it has a selection for a basketball at the moment. If I touch SOS, can have as a red emergency light flashing. This is a nice little one to add to the car. It's gonna be a little more pricey.
34 bucks.
This is only 34 bucks. Jack, you got a chair now, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, good. That's great news. What if I just... Small little batteries that actually power this thing create the contact of the existing batteries. So these are just extra batteries. And look at that. Perfectly inflated, glowing after the sun has set, and just have a much better view of the ball. It's motion activated, so it turns on via the bounce and it goes to sleep when it's sitting stationary. Compressor, battery bank, price was
34 bucks.
$34, and the ratings on it were
4.2, 350.
And what about the Flash Catch?
35 bucks.
35 bucks, and the rating?
4.7 and 70 rating.
I like them both. Neither of them suck. So we're back into semi-gimmick land where I'm nervous. The ultimate jogging accessory. Will, you're doing a lot of the running around these days, aren't you?
I ran a 10K.
You believe this guy?
Very far.
Cycling, repairing, hunting, camping, night running, skiing, dog walking. You do many of these things, Will. 3-in-1, this is unisex as well, Will.
Okay.
Which I know you're a big fan of unisex. Micro, gotta dock points. Unit, woo! If you're actually running at night, like people are gonna see you. And then over here, we have this little speaker unit for the built-in speaker for music, I guess. Is it BT01? Yes, it just said connected. Okay, let's give it a crack. Like there's a speaker on each ear. So it's like headphones essentially in the beanie. I turn on my light. What's weird is I feel like they don't quite line up, but it works. As much as I kind of want to goof on this product, it just works. It does actually just work. They don't sound as good as headphones, but like I can easily listen to something. And I guess there's a safety aspect to it. Like it kind of has a lot of things going for it. So what's the price of this?
23 bucks.
It probably has to have a decent rating.
4.7, 1600 rating.
You know, it doesn't suck. I want to goof on it, but it doesn't suck. It's pretty good. So flashing lights, what about flashlight gloves? Since we've had a theme going on here of lighting things up. Perfect gift idea, super bright, soft material. One size fits most. This company's called Visali. 10 hours of runtime, that's pretty efficient. Oh, those are creepy looking. Jack. Hello. And there's two, like, do you really need two? What kind of work are you doing? And somebody else ordered this, it had to be Mo or something. Is somebody gonna wear this to a rave or something? Is that what's gonna, I guess, yeah, okay, all right. Like, I'm illuminating the table for sure if I had to pick this knife up. It's a very limited amount of light. It's only whatever is like directly in front of it.
2-pack for $7.
$7. So that's what it's about. It's just, what are you nodding about over there? Easy, brother. Easy. Like a told you so mother. Learned his lesson, didn't he? Learned his lesson, didn't he? I would never use it. I can't, for me, I would never, somebody's gonna use it. It's what you've always needed, Dad. Flashlight gloves. He's like, what? An Amazon Basics product. I ordered this and I didn't even know it was Amazon Basics. I was just clicking around. It is a book safe key lock. Well, it's a safe for your valuables that looks like a book or fits on a bookshelf. In this case, the new English dictionary. Ain't no Oxford, ain't no Webster, just new. Just a new one. Look at that. Look at that. The Scholar's Choice. If you ever see a new English dictionary on the shelf, you know exactly what you're looking at. It looks extremely convincing on video. I'm looking at it right now. Oh. It is a proper paper cover unveiling a metal safe. So in this case, we have a 2-key setup. Look at this. We go, lock it up, put it on the shelf, slide it in. No one needs to know any different. Could be a document, could be a passport. You know, it could be this weapon. This is good. I like this. This is so simple and to the point, and just keep the valuables. And now you need to have a bookshelf, because if this thing's just sitting on its own, it's like, who is this guy? If Amazon thought, oh, you know what? It's worthwhile for us to make it, distribute it, put our name brand on it. These things must have been moving units. What are you looking at, Mo? I'm gonna guess $50.
$13.
$13! It's pretty cool. Little decoy for $13. I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
4.5, 33,000 ratings.
33,000 ratings. I told you there's moving units on that. Oh, you like this, Will. You like it, Will. You're in for this one. Will's going on this ride. And you know what? I am too. That's a winner of 13. Kozu LED desk lamp folding light USB-C. Oh, nice. All right, so desk lamp or bedside table, you get a little power strip. You get 2 outputs, and then on the front of it, you have USB-A, USB-C. We have different dimmer settings for the lamp itself, which is pretty modern. And I'll hit this power, and look at this. Boom. We have light now. If I click, oh, and color temperature for cozy lighting. Jack, you're a big cozy lighting guy. So look what you can get, the warmer tone. Look at it's adjustable. Look at all the adjustments. This is great. I can go any way with it. Out to here, can reach over top of the surface. Got a little keyboard that isn't backlit. 3 settings. And you know what else I just noticed? It looks like it has a timer. Very cool. Yeah, I'm into it. I mean, it's a win. I don't know. He's gonna tell me a price. Tell me the price, Will.
23 bucks.
23 bucks. It's an easy win. What do we got for ratings on it?
4.7 at 3,000.
Talking about 4.7 on 3,000 rating is what you're talking about. So I don't even need to tell you on this one. This one doesn't suck. Nope. Ah, yes. Our first partner product. This is the VC Bifold Wallet 2-in-1 design. You guys know that I like unusual or unique wallets, and I believe that's what we have here. I think this is using magnets. That's leather, by the way. Some people want slimmer wallets. What they came up with as a solution is you get your full style wallet, which you can carry cash in or your variety of cards. But then when you open it up, you get this section here in the middle, which uses a magnet and becomes a very slim, what would this be, like 3-card, maybe 4-card wallet. So you slap it back in and you got your whole setup, and then you want to be really slim for the evening, you just take this out with you with the most important cards. We get 2 separate slots for your cash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 separate slots plus the original 3 that I mentioned. So lots of versatility there. That's your dual card setup. Boom, you slap it on. You take your extra cards and they go in here. Jeez, with the cash, dude. Got all these hundreds going on. Did you know about this? And we can separate them. We can put the big bills on the outside, smaller bills on the inside. Right, so it's still a place to keep other valuables. It just has this 2-in-1 versatility, which I think is pretty cool. It is the VC 2-in-1 bifold wallet made of premium full grain leather. What kind of price are we looking at, Will? So this is 65 bucks. I think anyone would love to receive something like this. So thank you to VC for being one of our partners on this Does It Suck video. So apparently this is some kind of an upgrade. Wireless charging island. Find a place to calm your soul and recharge yourself every day. Hey, calm your soul. There's a lamp on it, but this is totally different. This thing is pretty wild. It does a lot of different things, okay? It has modules that sit on top of it. You plug in the charging pad, and then the charging pad will charge the variety of accessories and your devices. This is a wireless charge section where obviously your device is gonna go. It's gonna sit over here and charge up. There's these attachments that are lamp attachment. You tap the top to turn it on or off, and this thing is going to charge on the unit itself, but it's also removable and then powered via its own battery. A little portable light that you can kind of put wherever you want. I mean, you can see the type of glow we're talking about here. It's like an amber, almost an amber glow. You see what it does to the table there, sets the mood. But it doesn't end there, because there's also this other attachment. This is a wireless Bluetooth speaker sitting in this location like this. Little pins connect. I like when a device can do the work of multiple things. You do have to figure out your own power brick. Pardon me, Mo? I'm sorry, we can't hear you because you don't have a microphone. You're gonna have to speak a little bit louder. Get one from Anchor. Get one from Anchor! Plugged into power. It starts charging right away. How sleek is that little package? Everything stays charged.
What do we know?
No, I don't know. It's gotta be like 80 bucks or something.
It's on sale for 60.
It's on sale for 60 bucks. You're like, what was that? It's like all of a sudden it's 1912 and you get your sleeping cap on and you carry the oil lamp, the modern version. What was that? Who goes there?
4.4, 400.
It's another easy one. Doesn't suck. Nope, definitely not. Doesn't suck. Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what Dad needs for Father's Day. A megaphone bullhorn, Pyle PMP 35R 30 watt megaphone. Everyone's like, shut up. They're like, used by U.S. Armed Forces. I was explaining this to Mo. He's like, why would you suggest this? We have a responsibility to people here to only suggest the most obvious things and have no fun ever, Lou. And I was like, listen, Mo, this could be funny because it's like the dad can never get through to the kids, so now he can. I'll hear you now, Dad. Look at the size of the units for battery. Yeah, that's what that latch is for. Look at the batteries that go in there. Takes the big boys, the D2s. All these other gadgets we've had of like, oh, and it does this, and it does that. It's like, what does this do? Loud. What does it do? Loud. It's really loud. On with it. Oh, Will Lawson, look at his expression. Well. It's kind of fun, not gonna lie. Oh my God, what a disaster that would be. That's about it. Just be loud. What's the price, Will?
On sale for $15.
15? How do you make ship? How do you do it for 15? It might be the most annoying product in the world. Okay, this is a different type of sound. Now, this is a sound that Willie Doo can get behind. From the makers of the original white noise machine, strictly mechanical, no speaker unit, Dome Uno. It is by Yoga Sleep, handmade in the USA. Real fan noise inside of here. How many out of us four are using some form of white noise? Okay, so Mo's on the fence, as usual. There's also pink noise, and it's a whole variety of frequencies. But this is kind of the original because it's not a speaker. It makes it a little bit bigger. It's an actual fan spinning around in there. This mechanical twist, which will alter the sound based on how much of the fan or which portion of the grill is exposed. So we have a mechanical on-off switch, and that's about it. And some people swear by this mechanical version. I love the sound of this thing. The only thing you gotta put up with is a larger format. This is the opposite of the Megaphone. This is just pure relaxation. And if we twist it, it will change the attributes, and everywhere in between. It's quite a substantial change. Now, this consistency means, at least in practice for me, it can act as kind of like an audio blanket over the top of other outbursts. I have to give you a warning though, once you start using these things, the level of relaxation achieved makes it difficult to deal with just typical silence. You start hearing the sound of your own heart valve in your throat. Turn the camera.
I like that.
Do what you did again though, the exact thing you did to me.
What did I do?
You want to do it? Do that. He did that. When I was saying it's that low end, whatever, he was like this. He went. That's what he did. Enough with this. You know, I got a fan in the room, all right? So can I get a price on this one, Will?
It's on sale for $37.
37. I take. If you do need an actual fan because it's hot, that's this right here, the Amacool D07 Ultra Quiet Strong Wind Long Life Battery and Night Light. 2-in-1 scenario, maybe 3-in-1, because it's also got a kickstand on it where you could attach this to anything. You could hang it near your desk if you want. Oh, there's multiple settings, yeah. So 3 settings for speed, extremely quiet on the first setting. So if you're working in an extremely hot environment, you just pop that one there. Now I was thinking that this was gonna, oh, it does. So you also get this adjustment, and it's just strong. Now the other part of it, you also get the lamp slash flashlight effect. If you go in here and click the LED button, and you can see 3 settings for that as well. So we have bright, medium, and dim. Yeah, nice little ambient type of spotlight going on there. Cool. Look at how articulate these little legs are, and it's light enough that it's probably going to stay in place. This is a convenient little gadget. What's my price, Will?
$30.
30 bucks, and what are my reviews?
4.6 and 45,000.
45,000, he said! Can you imagine how many units they've sold if they have 45,000 reviews? Good Lord, we're in the wrong business, Will. We're in the wrong business. Oh yeah, this is insane. Okay, we are getting a little bizarre here. Neck traction device. This was definitely something that Mo added, obviously. You have a posture thing going on? What are you doing? You're hunching?
I'm hunching.
He's hunching over. We know Jack's history with that.
No one hunches more.
A hunchback in Notre Dame over there. I need to get stretched out, I'll tell you that. What am I gonna do anyway? I'm gonna, like that. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's pumping, dude. There's a valve here. Tighten that valve up. I don't know if I'm getting blood flow yet. Oh.
You let some air out.
I think I gained an inch there.
On sale for 16 bucks.
I can't recommend this thing. I don't know what I was expecting to happen, but I can't recommend this thing. To get to the point where I'm feeling the right pressure pulling or pushing the neck, I'm already choking.
You can barely talk. All right, how do I get out of here? Who approved this? I need to let out some air. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Am I walking straight?
Oh, there he goes! He's all cured up! It's a miracle! I can't recommend. Industrial endoscope. When I was having my plumbing escapades, I kind of purchased something like this. Extremely long cable. If you have a leak, if you need to inspect behind a wall, if you're doing some plumbing, you want to look down a pipe, that's actually a camera there. And a light, a lightning connector. This one is made to work with iPhone. There's Jack.
There we go.
So you can take a photo and you can record video. I just go ahead and record a video. There's Jack, Will, Mo. It's not super high quality by any means. The light, that is even higher quality. It's almost like a macro effect on the skin surface. You see what I mean? You can see the tape on the blade there. This looks like a mirror attachment. Yeah, so now I can see around the bend. A little hook as you grip the obstruction and pull out the clog. A magnet attachment, jewelry or screw that you need to pick up from a tough spot. You can attach it to the magnet there. This is cool. Like, this is useful.
This goes for, it's on sale for 36 bucks.
Like 36 bucks. I think I paid like 136 bucks for the other one. This is, you can go places. Delivery man. Wait, what? Oh, I think I know what this is. I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. These have become increasingly popular recently because of auto thefts. It's a Faraday box. It is going to block the radio frequency emitted from your variety of devices, whether it happens to be a key for a car, phones, whatever it is that you may want to protect. And they have to be made of specific materials that are capable of blocking incoming and outgoing transmissions. So in this case, I think the important part is actually this interior box here. Metallic foil-like cover around the perimeter. A lot of people want to keep these personal items near the front of their house, front of their apartment. Unfortunately, that's precisely the place that a thief would be looking to pick up those signals to potentially do some sort of a relay attack to unlock your vehicle and drive off in it, and I've personally experienced it. The lid here is covered and padded, and so is the box itself. Wallet, keys, it's big enough to fit your phone in there. Whatever you want to block the signal on. Honestly, as a gift, I think pretty cool. Like, you can just go on YouTube and search up these type of relay attacks and see people pulling trucks out of driveways. What is the price of it, Will?
14 bucks.
Like $14, it's pretty good. What are the ratings, Will?
4.5, 500.
It's a 4.5. On a 500, it does not suck. Woo! Now this might be a little bit more fun. What about a suitcase wireless record player? Bluetooth connection so you can pair to the speakers from a smartphone. It has 3 speeds for the analog turntable, and the speakers themselves are built in. Obviously, that's where the Bluetooth comes into play. It has RCA output to other speaker systems if you want to use it that way. Auxiliary in and headphone out. Oh, it's got like the seafoam color, the retro color as well. I like that. A textured, it's not made of leather, but it's sort of meant to simulate a leather texture. You can see the speakers exposed on the front and a handle to carry the whole thing. Our RCA output and our DC 5-volt input for power. The lid lifts up. Look at a cute little record player. Now this is gonna be manual. You're gonna drop your needle on, line in, and phono. And then we've also got a headphone output, so you could listen to a record via headphones. You're gonna get some RCA cables, as well as a mini jack line-in cable. I'm gonna need a record. You got a record for me there, Will? Oh, we're doing, this is copyright infringement and a half right here. Obviously, as a record player, it's functional. The speakers themselves are not great. I mean, they're tiny little speakers inside of a suitcase. If I plug headphones into it, maybe I should do that. There's something so hypnotizing about watching a record turn, like, oh, that little static, like limited punch out of this thing as far as the speakers are concerned, and even on the headphone for that matter. It's more of a novelty thing. It's like a bit of fun. I do wish the speakers had a bit more punch. I'm guessing that has to do with the cost though.
50 bucks.
Yeah, so it's 50 bucks. So that's really what it's about. I don't know. There's something about it that's not sitting right with me. So I'm gonna pass on this one. I'm gonna pass on it. Oh, this is Will's thing. Mr. Moft, Willie Moft. This is 5-in-1. I don't know what yours is, 2-in-1, 3-in-1?
It's a 2-in-1.
It's a 2-in-1? This one takes it to another level. This is basically a standing desk, the foldable 5-in-1 sit-stand laptop desk. It's the Moft Z. Sitting mode 2, a 25% tilt. Sitting mode 3, a 35% tilt. Sitting mode 4, a 45% tilt. It's extremely lightweight, yet still strong. You might want that sort of sit-stand option. So now, with something like this, you can kind of create any angle in your workstation. Look how thin that thing is. All the different folding techniques. These are your instructions for use. Ooh. There, like that. There. So this gives you your first setting. So you're less hunched over. You can see my eye line now, much closer to the top part of that display. And the next one is going to be 35 degrees. It must be that. So we went even higher now. Instead, I would want to, for sure, have a separate keyboard and mouse. And now I'm getting close to monitor height. Next, we're gonna go to 45, which happens like this. Now we're getting to the extremity of the hinge. Basically flat at this point. Keyboard's here, mouse is over here. For most situations, this is gonna be at the same height of whatever monitor you might have beside it. Oh, that's 45, there's 60. Whoa. 60 is wild. This is the ZenBook S13. Check this hinge out. Boom. Look, like no problem. In fact, I would still tip it down a little bit. That's pretty wild to look at. But the real key here is the full-on standing mode. It's gonna pop out like this, and now, wow. Your laptop like this, a standing desk type of scenario. I can totally work like this. This is cool. I think a lot of people could make use of this. Like, there's got to be something in this variety of configurations that can be satisfying for you.
60 bucks.
60 bucks.
4.6, 200 ratings.
Functional. Like, it's just, you can't use your laptop like that without this. Oh, baby, the Couch Buddy. There's an inner type of balancing act going on, particularly in the cup holder section, so that when you put a cup inside of here, it doesn't spill. Added a phone charger to their version of the Couch Console, which is the Couch Buddy, a self-balancing cup section, a wireless charging section for your phone, and a snack section. So when you're sitting on the couch, you never have to budge. The battery inside is inside, so you're completely wireless with it. And it's going to be your best friend on the couch. And the main thing is it's gonna make it so you don't spill your drink. That's kind of the point. So you can see it's a big bucket. The snack section comes with a lid, and the cup section, you can see, has this wobble tilt effect, and that's where the magic comes in. So your drink is now secure in the unit, and you can't spill it. It's not gonna spill. It's kind of wild to look at, actually. So this little guy here has a USB-C port on it, wireless charging on there, so if you lay your phone in here, that's sort of what that's going to look like. Oh, it's charging right away. And you got your drink, and you got your phone fully charged, and you're binge watching whatever. This thing is pretty cool. I think it's expensive. It's cool. It's cool, I like it. It's a tough pitch on the price. This was $100 Canadian, which is whatever, 70 bucks American. It's gonna cost you a few bucks. It's very specific. It kind of says fun, it says relaxation time. However, your drink won't spill. Your drink won't spill. You nervous, Will? Ah, yes. Wonderful gift idea here from Henson Shaving. Old-fashioned, new-fashioned way of shaving. A double-edged razor. Oh, this is the copper version. One single screw, which is attached to the handle, removes the top from the bottom portion, the readily available double-edged blade. Extremely easy to use, surprisingly safe given the fact that only a tiny portion of the blade is exposed. A stand for it. Beautiful about this object is it is timeless. It can basically outlast you. What a beautiful object. The Henson razor is meant to be held on to. It's meant to be a thing that you keep. So they gave us a deal as well. We've worked with them in the past. So this stand, which is a robust stand, you're gonna get that for free as part of this temporary promo associated with this video. So check the description in order to get that deal. And they do have a few different colors. I think any dad would be satisfied with this particular gift. Oh my goodness, this just escalated. So I saw this. The functionality is questionable, but the novelty factor is high. It's a cooking torch. The company is called Volt Storm. Maybe that lightning bolt is an S, I don't know. You use a small propane container, or when you're cooking and you need to get that kind of caramelized top or whatever it is. Torch only lights using very little fuel. Never touch the nozzle, this, unless it's cooled down completely. Will, what is the rating on this thing? How safe is this unit?
4.8, 40 ratings.
Entrusting 40 people here. Push the ignition knob 1 to 3 times to light the torch ASAP. If it fails, slowly increase the fuel flow. Got it? Extreme danger. Is this the end of the channel right here? They can see that now. It's a blowtorch, ladies and gentlemen. Good heat coming off there. You can use that baby to just start your campfire. Like, oh, who needs a match? We're gonna toast some bread here. It's actually kind of nicely variable, like how much you can apply. Oh, toasty. It's not bad. So this looks cooler, but it works essentially the same way. It just obviously has a longer line on the inside and it ignites over here. This is gonna get the job done for you. If you're an outdoorsy type, because don't you have to use this on a creme brulee or something? You give it a little touch on the top. You're a chef, Mo. That's an easy way to do it. Will, you like to eat food?
Big fan.
This doesn't suck. This does exactly what it says it's gonna do. Now, staying in barbecue land, this is extremely useful. Actually, maybe more useful to people than the flamethrower torch. Infrared thermometer. This lets you measure the temperature of something without actually touching it, just from a distance like this. Pull before use. They put the batteries in already. I love that. Now, what about me? What am I? I'm 30. And rising. I just point at it. Ooh, still hotter than me. I'll get the dog here.
What is he at?
Why is it making him tired though?
Oh, you're gonna get assassinated.
Don't move. Oh, he's steaming. He's 48 degrees. It seems to me that the distance plays a huge role. Optimal range recommended is 36 centimeters away. It can serve a purpose from a diagnostic standpoint, like in a tech scenario. They're also using it on the barbecue, like they're measuring the temperature of food without poking. But I guess it's gonna give you an idea, a starting point.
Humans or animals will not be correct.
Okay, cut out all the human stuff.
Checking oil.
Okay, oil for cooking that has to get up to a specific temperature. Probably things that we're missing, but this is just a convenient little gadget to have. And you might end up using it more than you use this. This one looks cooler, obviously. How much is this one, Will?
$29.
$29.
4.6, 7,000 ratings.
4.6, 7,000 ratings. That's a convenient little gadget. I think people are gonna go for that. So this one is already constructed because, well, none of you wanna watch me struggle through it. This is a tiny little side table. I think it even has adjustable leveling feet. And then the fun part over here, it's got some electronics in it. So there's two USB-A ports, 2.4 amp max, two power outlets for keeping your cables uncluttered. So if you can just plug into here and then loop it up onto the platform, it could be a lamp, it could be a wireless charger. Is that all it does? Perfect, charging right away, expandability. But the point here is to keep things accessible, slightly less irritating when it comes to finding your power outlet, which in many cases you're covering up with any side table that you sit in front of a receptacle. 40 bucks? You could spend 40 bucks for a table like this that has no fun electronics in it. I think this could be useful for some people, and especially the tech enthusiast, a convenient combination of things.